We would like to thank the Basin Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors.
Hello and welcome to Logan Field on the Tonawanda Nation, where it is time for some Can-Am Senior B Box Lacrosse action, as it is game number 2 of the Best of 7 Championship Series between the number 1 seeded Newtown Golden Eagles and the number 2 seeded Tonawanda Braves. Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Butts, so happy to be joining you for what should be a good one here, as it is the second game of the Best of 7 series between these two bitter rivals. It was Newtown who took a Game 1 victory over Tonawanda by a 10-9 scoreline off the back of a fantastic performance from Clay Scanlon, notching 4 goals in that game, as Waylon Abrams gets a shot away here for Tonawanda. It goes wide, trying to beat the Newtown netminder for this game, Craig Seneca, one of the absolute best goalies this league has to offer. Former New York Riptide netminder, had a brief stint there. Played with Allegheny earlier in his career and was drafted back in 2016 to the ALL for the St. Catharines Shockwave. One of the absolute best goaltenders in this league, no doubt about it. Craig Seneca gets the start here tonight. Was not dressed for game number 1, but is ready to go here tonight for game 2, as Gage Stevens was the game 1 netminder for Tonawanda. He gets the nod once again here tonight. I would expect to see number 3 in the white and red most of the time during this series for Tonawanda. Gage has been the main man all year long for the Braves, and the former Golden Eagle looks to try and get a victory here against his old team. Here is Owen Hill, going to toss it over to Anthony Patterson on the near side. Patterson working his way in, but that ball knocked free. Great check there by Ron John, his patented check to knock that ball loose and cause the turnover. Got to watch out for number 33 in the green and gold throughout this entire game, one of the absolute best players on the floor, especially when it comes to transitioning the ball, as straying into the crease there was Efren Barreto Jr. Possession will go to Tonawanda. Jason Chido going to give it up here to James Whiteford. Whiteford looks to the near side for Nate Sinez. Sinez passes it away. Man in the corner with it is Gaston. Comes out towards the restraining line. Gaston draws two. Gaston looks for an option. Has Sinez up top. His shot just wide of the net. Ball settles on the back netting before being scooped up and sent forward by Dan Rogers. Ball on the far side now for Newtown, being carried up by Jackson Mohawk. Mohawk facing the far boards, watched by Jensen. Mohawk trying to break free for a moment. Still has Jensen all over him. He's able to get the pass away to Efren Barreto. Barreto gets a screen. Tries to work his way and sends a shot towards goal. Just misses. Follow-up attempt kept out by Stevens. Crease violation is the official call from your officiating crew this evening. Mitch Henhawk, Herbie John, and Jeremy Morrison. Ball down right towards mid-floor to be picked up here by Kane Kettle. Kettle working his way forward. 3-on-2 here for the Golden Eagles. Far side rip stopped here by Stevens. Antonio Palat letting the low shot go in transition for Newtown. However, Gage Stevens ready for it and keeps this a 0-0 game. Patterson to the far side for Owen Hill. He'll come right back to Clifford Gaston on the near side. Gaston's feet in front, misses Sinez. Whiteford tracks it down on the far boards. Whiteford pinned up against the chain link fence by Huron Snow, and Palat able to break free, gets a shot away and gets a reset. Fresh 30 for whoever scoops up that Lucy. It is Newtown, the Golden Eagles. Jonathan Jimerson bringing it forward. Jimerson being roughed up here as he loses the ball. Paul Dawson scoops up the Lucy for Tonawanda as that gets the Braves fans alive and into this game. It is a 0-0 scoreline here as play is stopped. And I think we're going to get a too many men call, it looks like. We will see if we caught 6 players. Oh, yeah, right there. An easy call for the officials. 6 guys on the floor for Tonawanda. And that'll give us this game's first power play. Newtown will get their power play unit on the floor. Shots evened up at this point, 4-4, as Efren Barreto will start the power play here for Newtown. Barreto goes to his left for Amos Whitcomb. Whitcomb gets the pass back from Jonah Mohawk. Marv Curry going to leave it in the corner. Keith White skips a pass up top. Barreto. Now it's Curry. The far side. Whitcomb giving it up for Mohawk. Man with it behind the net is Barreto. White to Barreto on the crease. Stopped by Stevens. Good idea there from Efren Barreto on the near side of the crease, trying to lift it over the shoulder of Stevens, just not able to get it to go. Whitcomb toying with the Tonawanda defense there. Thought about letting it fly, but decides to keep hold and work the ball around on a fresh shot clock. Here is Whitcomb. Has trouble hanging on to that one. That'll draw a sarcastic cheer from the Tonawanda crowd. Curry, White, far side Mohawk. Having trouble with that high pass. Clearance goes right to Whitcomb, though. Whitcomb shot kept out by Stevens. The Tonawanda faithful behind the net loving that as they try to cheer on their Braves on this penalty kill. Ball on the far side for Tonawanda. Flipped into the middle towards Travis Fry. Fry loses control here. Ball knocked free by Palat. Here comes Antonio Palat on a break. His shot stopped by Stevens. Another big save for Gage Stevens. This one off the right arm to help keep this a 0-0 game. Travis Fry with it again for the Braves. Fry on the far side was working against 2 defenders and passes it away. Owen Hill trying to get top side here. Swim move. Draws a crowd. Hill working around. Hill trying to find some space here. Flips it to a teammate. Feed in the middle for Gaston, doesn't connect. But Tonawanda able to kill 30 seconds off the penalty and get the remaining time down to 5 seconds as Amos Whitcomb checks the clock. sees that Dylan Lyons is about to vacate the penalty box, as he does right now, and we are back to 5-on-5. Barreto trying to work his way in, draws 3 defenders, gets taken down. Efren Barreto seeing a lot of the ball here, but has yet to get one to go. Steinbeck Parker in transition, just missing. Possession will go to Tonawanda, as that's a quick look there for Waylon Abrams, kept out off that push call. As now Newtown going to try and bring it back the other way. Keith White stands just beyond the restraining line and will give it up to Amos Whitcomb. 2025 4th-round draft pick of the Rochester Nighthawks loses the ball on that drive. Good cause turnover there from Zach Belter as Whitcomb lost the ball and his shoe. Now that's some great defense. If you can make a player lose the ball and the shoe, that's why Zach Belter is a 2-time world champion. James Whiteford on the far side has Pilata all over him, able to pass it away. Here's Lyons, a big forward. Dylan Lyons gets in front, but is stopped by Seneca. Kane Kettle, one of the grittiest players you'll see, a tough-as-nails guy as well, gets that loose ball here for Newtown and gives it up to Huron Snow. One of the top transition players in the Can-Am Lacrosse League. Snow gives it up for Mohawk. Mohawk on the far side, matched up with Brayley Abrams. Mohawk, high pass to the near side, misses Stevens. Huron Snow will chase it down. Snow looks to come away with it. Instead, it's booted forward by a Brave and sent over half right as the shot clock expires. Possession to Tonawanda. Waylon Abrams has the ball on the far side for the Braves. Waylon, a bit of a late arrival here today. Didn't get as much warm-up time as the rest of the team, so interested to see how he performs in this game. Gaston, far side for Lyons. Waylon Abrams wide open. His shot just wide of the net. Heavy hit. Delivered as play halted here. We do have an injured Golden Eagle. And we'll give you a look and just see what happened here. I didn't catch it myself as Waylon Abrams. Oh, their feet just got tangled up there. Waylon, on his release, made a little contact, but the 2 defenders came out and pushed Waylon to the ground, and you could see his foot just kind of incidentally caught the leg of the Golden Eagle player. Dan Rogers is the injured Golden Eagle. He is making his way off the floor under his own power. That's good to see for Dan Rogers. One of the great people in this game. Great face-off man as well, hard worker. We hope he is able to resume play soon. However, for Newtown, though, they do have options at the face-off dot. Should Rogers not be able to continue, they activated Luke Smeeter, an affiliated player call-up from the Seneca War Chiefs, a great face-off man who's, I believe, headed to Denver to play some collegiate lacrosse. Shot there, stopped by Seneca. That shot really tested the goaltender, Craig Seneca, for Newtown, but the league's top netminder makes yet another save to keep this game scoreless. Huron Snow has the ball, has some room. Bounce shot just misses. Tonawanda gets possession after the ball touched the netting behind Gage Stevens as Jason Chido will work it over center. Chido able to get it over to Waylon Abrams. Travis Fry on the far side has Waylon back. Goes to Gaston instead. Gaston looking for an option. Still looking is Clifford Gaston. He's going to go one-on-one and drive in. Gaston gets a step and scores! Clifford Gaston gets the goal. Scoring started for Tonawanda. The Braves lead 1-0. Yeah, when you get Clifford Gaston in a one-on-one ISO look, it is 9 times out of 10 going to work out in his favor. You'll see it again right here. Just drives on the defender. That first step is so lethal for Clifford Gaston. If he gets you on your heels, you are done, as Gaston scores on the 8th Braves shot of the game to give the Braves a 1-0 lead as the Tonawanda chants start from the loose ball battle in front. Time will run out on Tonawanda. Possession will go to Newtown right as we get to our goalie water break here at Logan Field. Shots at the break, 16-13 in favor of Tonawanda. Apologies for the internet troubles. Trying to do the best we can. Tough to do it all, but we're trying as we'll do the best we can as we want to take it this time to thank our great sponsors, the folks over at the Basin Bud Depot and Flying High Cannabis Club. Check them out. Check out Headshot Labs selection as well. Great stuff, great people, great prices over there. Be sure to check it all out. Score at this break in the action, 3-0 Tonawanda. 2 goals in a row from Clifford Gaston to start the scoring, then James Whiteford continued it for the Braves to make it a 3-0 game here as Tonawanda leads at the break. We'll get a look at the chat. Grandmaster Franklin was in there from the beginning. Come on, boys, cheering on his Golden Eagles. Dr. 88 Hockey, let's get it started. Can we interview Fry? We'll have to see. And J-Bob, I don't know if he's dressed tonight, but we'll see. Let's go Smashers, get smashed. Let's go Braves in the chat. Travis Fry, yo. Let's go Newtown. Lots of great chats going on as we are back to live action. Here's Avery Steinbeck Parker, stopped by Seneca. Oh, good look there for Avery Steinbeck Parker in transition, but Craig Seneca dialed in, making that stop here. Pass in front, broken up by Mason Homer. The Golden Eagles trying to feed Amos Whitcomb through the middle as Chido lets one fly the other way. Craig Seneca not having any of that. He makes the stop. Kane Kettle right back the other way. Amos Whitcomb slows as Cam Seneca going to play some tight defense on him. Lyndon Stevens with it now. Tosses it to the near side for Efren Barreto. Barreto, one hand on his stick. Goes back to 2. Hot shot pass to the corner deflected by Patterson. Patterson will be first to the loose ball as well as he makes his way up the floor. Patterson, the great Swiss Army knife player for this Tonawanda team. Drafted by Rochester all the way back in 2014, 5th round, 46th overall as that ball goes out of play. Possession to Newtown as whistles are blown on the floor. Keith White to start with the ball here for Newtown. He'll go to his right for Marv Curry. Got to watch out for number 18 in the green and gold. He was 4th in the Can-Am in goal scoring this year with 37 rips in just 15 games. Ball knocked to the floor there by Belter and Homer. Each of them combine on the cause turnover as Belter runs in transition and is stopped by Seneca. Good low rip there from Zach Belter, who has an incredibly powerful shot. Now Belter mixing it up over on the far side along with Paul Dawson, and Belter gets his helmet ripped off as a Golden Eagle wanting to mix it up with Zach Belter. It would behoove Zach Belter and the Braves to not get involved in that, in my opinion, as Belter is arguably this Tonawanda team's best defender, and you don't want him off the floor. You're going to lose a lot more than Newtown is in that trade. So I think you want to keep him on the floor. I believe that's Connor Gates that was mixing it up with Belter headed to the penalty box. A couple late adds to the Newtown roster. I believe there was 2 late arrivals. And you are allowed to do that. You are allowed to add even after the start time. And, you know, sometimes work and life gets in the way. But I believe Gates was one of the late adds for the Golden Eagles as the officials going to work through some things over there, try and sort it all out. I'm going to take a look at the chat here, see if we got anything, any interviews after. We'll have to see how it goes. Go Braves, go Braves, fire the door guy, Smokey Tom. Rogers is an awesome teammate, played with him twice in the NABLL. I would definitely believe you there. Always seemed like a good guy. He's helped me out with when he was with Onondaga, getting rosters and players and everything coordinated for them. Great guy. and definitely hope to see him back out there soon for this Newtown team as they make their way back out onto the floor. We're going to have some 4-on-4 lacrosse for the next 2 minutes as the penalties handed out to Belter and Gates. Tonawanda holds a 3-0 lead over Newtown with just over 3 minutes left to go in the first period of play. Lyndon Stevens, or check that, Efren Barreto, Barreto working on Cam Seneca. Barreto passes it away after some great defense from Cam Seneca. Now there's Lyndon Stevens awaiting that pass. Pass a bit low for him. Chido running in transition, has Braley trailing with him. Chido rips it 5-hole, but is stopped by Seneca. Got the fresh 30, though, and we'll wait for some help coming off the bench. Nate Sinez joins the fray. James Whiteford stands towards half. Whiteford will catch that pass as Travis Fry makes his way into the fold. Whiteford looks for an option. Has Sinez on the near side. Nate Sinez lets it fly. He's stopped by Seneca. Loose ball scooped up. Kane Kettle bringing it up the far side. Kettle steps towards the middle. Kettle passes it away, but the pass too strong for Whitcomb. Homer with a nice one-handed grab off the boards. Gets possession of that loose ball. Tonawanda looking to run here. They got 4 players making their way up the floor. We'll have to slow things down for right now. Dawson was open, calling for the ball a moment ago, but Braves not seeing him there. He'll look like he'll stay out for the rest of this offensive shift, though. Travis Fry has Lyons open. Lyons lets it fly, and he scores! Dylan Lyons rips it home, and Tonawanda leads it 4-0. Seems like it's only a matter of time before that man gets going. Dylan Lyons has been playing some great lacrosse, doing some good work off the ball, and he is rewarded with the goal here. Lyons gets his second goal of the postseason as Tonawanda extending their lead up to 4-0. They're widening the gap in the shot margins as well, 22-13 in that category in favor of the Braves. Tonawanda trying to do to Newtown what Newtown did to Tonawanda in Game 1. The Golden Eagles shut out the Braves in the first period, 4-0. Tonawanda looking to return the favor. They lead it 4-0 right now. Chance to change that right here. Shot on, stopped by Stevens. Loose ball battle. Who's going to come away with it? It looks like it's Bryce Danofsky's and the Tonawanda Braves. Able to get it over in time. Braley Abrams gives it up to Taylor Jensen. Owen Hill. Got to be careful here with Gates coming out of the box. He'll go back and play some defense as Belter heads to the bench. Pass to the near side. Gates Abrams flipping it behind the net. Not quite in sync with Gaston. Possession turned away here. Ball with Newtown. The Golden Eagles making their way up the near side of the floor. Taking a few whacks there was Newtown's James Reif, one of their affiliated player call-ups. Ball up top. Amos Whitcomb to the far side. Mohawk shot. Stopped by Stevens. The low rip from Jonah Mohawk doesn't squeak through Gage Stevens as we're under 30 seconds left to go here in the first period of action. Waylon Abrams stands with the ball near the far boards. Waylon to the near side. Gaston has it now. Clifford Gaston looking to go to work as the defender slipping and sliding already. Gaston in front. Abrams stopped by Seneca. Great look there from Gaston to Waylon Abrams, but Craig Seneca with a better save. Here's Ranjan in transition. Shot goes out of play, and Tonawanda does indeed return the favor on Newtown. They lead the Golden Eagles 4-0 after one period of play. A great period by that man you see right there, Gage Stevens. As you see the Tonawanda faithful in attendance, they're loving what they're seeing right now from their Braves, as it is a jam-packed house here at Logan Field. Everybody out to support their team and try and cheer them on to a Game 2 victory. Tonawanda doing the right things right now to get towards that victory, but still a long ways to go, as we'll give you guys a look at the current Can-Am playoff bracket as it stands here tonight. The Newtown Golden Eagles do lead the series 1-0 over the Tonawanda Braves. However, Tonawanda ahead in this game, and it is a best of 7 series, so plenty of time left to go before anything is decided. And talking about the series, let's give you a look at the series schedule here. You'll see it. Game number 3 will be August 7th on Friday night at 8 p.m. from the Gillette Memorial Arena. Game 4 Saturday night right here at Logan Field, August 8th at 7 p.m. A rare 7 p.m. start time here in Tonawanda. Then games 5, 6, and 7 to this point are if necessary, but if we need them, game 5 will be this Sunday, August 9th at the Gillette Memorial Arena. Game 6 right here at Logan Field, while Game 7 would be August 15th over at the Gillette. We're going to step aside here after one action-filled period. Tonawanda leads Newtown 4-0 here on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area.
here on Blue Squatch Productions as we are underway here in the second period of action between the Tonawanda Braves and the Newtown Golden Eagles. Tonawanda leads it 4-0 after a very strong first period of play. However, if anybody remembers what happened in game number 1, Newtown got out to that 4-0 lead, then Tonawanda responded with a 7-goal second period. Tonawanda has the 4-0 lead now. Does Newtown respond with a big 7-goal period? Well, let's find out. Late in the shot clock here, Amos Whitcomb takes a hard hit from Bryce Danofsky's. He gets forced all the way to the far boards. Able to escape, though, lets the shot fly. It goes off Paul Dawson, and a penalty going to be called here. They're going to get Danofsky's on a hold. And I was a little late clipping that one, so I don't know if I got it. Right over on the far side, right about there, I think is probably where the call came from. Your officials, Mitch Henhock, Herbie John, and Jeremy Morrison. They'll send Newtown to their second power play here this evening. 0 for 1 so far, looking to change that right here. Efren Barreto. Marv Curry. Ball's with Keith White. Here's Amos Whitcomb. White. Fakes the pass, lets the shot go, and scores! Perfectly placed for Keith White to give Newtown their first goal of the game. The Newtown faithful getting something to cheer about here in this second period. Keith White did a great job there to fake the pass to Amos Whitcomb, gets Mason Homer to take that extra little step towards Whitcomb, and it gives Keith White plenty of time and room to let it fly. Right there you see it, opens up that shooting lane, and he makes no mistake to give Newtown their first goal of the game. Keith White Jr. during the regular season, 10 goals, 21 points in 13 games played. So far in the postseason, that is Keith White's 5th goal in 5 postseason games played. He has the ball once again, looking to keep the goal scoring going for Newtown. White with it in the corner. Has Curry running in to set a pick and passes it out. Whitcomb shot to flex wide of the net. Caught a piece of someone on the way towards the goal as the ball will make its way back over half. Mason Homer able to secure the ball here for Tonawanda. Homer gives it up as the Braves go to work. Here is Nate Sinez, watched by Antonio Palat. Sinez with a twisting effort here, stopped by Seneca. Amos Whitcomb moving up the floor in transition. Whitcomb gonna pass it away to Keith White. Gets it right back. Low rip off the post. Keith White, or Marv Curry, excuse me. Lyndon Stevens to the far side. White, near side rip from Mohawk, stopped by Stevens. Dawson gets hit hard behind the net. No whistle coming from the officials. Steinbeck Parker in some space. Steinbeck Parker, open look, stopped by Seneca. Oh man, Avery Steinbeck Parker's had a few good chances in this game, but has yet to get one to go. A definite transition threat for the Braves. But has yet to get it to fall this evening. 7 goals, 17 points for Steinbeck Parker during the regular season, but still awaiting for his first playoff goal. Just 2 assists so far. Ball knocked to the turf. Taylor Jensen with a smart play there, kicking the ball down the length of the floor, making it more difficult here for Newtown. Craig Seneca just going to have to ice that one. As Taylor Jensen showing off the soccer skills. World Cup's done, man. You should have been doing that all summer. They might have got you up for Team USA, Team Canada, whatever. As here is ball on the near side, Dylan Lyons. To the far side here for Nate Sinez. Sinez hopping around. Gets a pick from Gates, goes right to him. Gates Abrams, stopped by Seneca. Oh, that was a low rip there from Gates Abrams. Craig Seneca had that one caught up in his glove as he gets that stop. There you see it, that glove dragging a bit behind Craig Seneca because of the power of that shot from Gates Abrams. But Craig Seneca ready for it. He makes yet another stop here to keep his Golden Eagles only down by 3, make it 2. A low rip sneaks by Gage Stevens to give Newtown their second goal of the game. Let's see this one again. Looks like that was Efren Barreto, number 85 on that low rip. We'll see it again right here. Spins off the defender, has some space. Curry sets a nice little screen there in front to give Barreto some room to let it go as he gets the goal. His first of the game and his second of the postseason, and just his second playoff game played. Efren Barreto Jr. only featured in 6 regular season games, but did very well in that time. 9 goals, 24 points. As whistles are blown here, and possession will go to Newtown. Or to Tonawanda, excuse me. Ball going the other way as whistles are blown on the floor. And now the official's going to talk about things. Looking at the chat here, Halftown Brothers playing. No, they are not. That's actually a big loss for Newtown. No Leroy or Corey Halftown in this game. Smoky Tom, is Jason counting shots tonight? Of course he is. Always counting the shots as Grandmaster Franklin, time for the lights. So fun playing in this arena. Always will be, absolutely. And then we'll get back to the chats here when we get some time as James Whiteford loses his footing here. Oh boy, that's tough there. Here, ball going the other way. Palat on a breakaway. Antonio Palat scores! Antonio Palat with a big juice goal for Newtown. The Golden Eagles only trail by 1. Just a tough break there for James Whiteford, and the Tonawanda Braves just lost his footing on the turf. Palat in the right spot, picks up the loose ball and makes no mistake. It is a 3-0 Newtown run as Palat beats Stevens to the top left corner there. And it is just a 1-goal game for Antonio Palat. That is his second playoff goal in what is now his 6th postseason game played this season. During the regular season, he didn't have any. Just 3 assists in 9 regular season games played. So he's showing up when it matters most. Quick chance on the far side is stopped by Craig Seneca. Nate Sinez trying to jam it in on that far post. Ball going the other way. Kane Kettle has it for Newtown. Kane Kettle looking for an option. He'll go to the bench for Mohawk. Jonah Mohawk passes it away. Keith White taking a few side shuffles before trying to move the ball back to Mohawk. Deflected on its way, but Mohawk winds up with it. His shot goes wide of the net, catches a piece of the Tonawanda defender, Zach Belter, as he's taken a beating in this game. Curry tosses the ball out, and Cam Seneca says, we'll take it back and bring it back up the floor. Here is Clifford Gaston now. Gaston, the 3-time Division III All-American. Gaston, watched by Palat, swim move, gets a shot away, stopped by Seneca. Crease violation, the call anyways. Possession going to Newtown. Here in Snow, to the far side, shot there wide of the net from Ryan John. Penalty coming up against Tonawanda. Going to be 6-on-5 here for Newtown. Craig Seneca is at the bench on the far side. To the near side, shot from Snow, kept out by Stevens. Tonawanda going to pack it in here into their house defense. Ball to the middle. Was not caught by Jimerson. And we'll see if we got a look here at the penalty. See if we caught it here. Official's arm's already up. Apologies for that. Might have been a bit behind the play. Either way, it will be, by my count, the 3rd penalty of the game against Tonawanda. Right now, Newtown 1-for-2 on the power play. A chance to tie this game up at 4 right here on this man advantage. A 3-0 Golden Eagle run to counter a 4-0 Tonawanda start to this game. Amos Whitcomb, Keith White, fakes a few passes but loses control after a poke check from Zach Belter. Disrupts his flow. Here is White, gets it back. White, Curry, shot off the post. The goalie jukebox is playing right now for Gage Stevens as another one rings off the iron. Mohawk goes over to Marv Curry. Mohawk on the near side. Far side pass picked off by Belter. Good read there by Zach Belter to intercept that pass. He's making his way up the floor. Far side, Jensen, his shot into the back of the net. Taylor Jensen strikes in transition. Tonawanda gets a shorty to regain a 2-goal lead. We'll see this one again from, you could argue, the league's best transition player, Taylor Jensen, strikes on the 29th Braves shot of the game. Newtown with 22 to this point, as Taylor Jensen shows off those skills right there. A couple little just subtle fakes from Jensen, and he puts it top cheese to get the goal here for the Braves. That is Jensen's 5th goal in 6 playoff games for Tonawanda. He has been a major factor as he gets popped here by the Newtown defenders. Gonna have to keep a closer watch on number 32 in the white and red. There's a reason why he has been making the kind of impact he has in the NLL. So good defensively, but a great transition threat as well is Taylor Jensen, as that shot from Steinbeck Parker goes wide. Fry might be able to get a late one here. His pass to the far side does not find Nate Senez. Those two not quite on the same page. As the shot clock expires, Ron John takes over for Newtown. The former Buffalo Bandit not able to hit Curry on that pass. It will go out of play. Tonawanda gets a freebie here and will have the chance to kill off the rest of this Newtown penalty. Or Newtown power play, should say, as just 14 seconds remaining in the call. Ball on the far side in the stick of Clifford Gaston. Go right back to Gates Abrams. Just 5 seconds remain in the penalty as Travis Fry will wait for Dylan Lyons to enter the fray. Lyons out of the box and join in the attack. Gaston to Hill. His low rip is blocked in front. Hill will just wisely dump it towards the corner. Seneca will actually make the grab and get Newtown's possession started a bit quicker as their power play falls to 1 of 3. Ball on the far side here with Keith White Jr. White stands at the restraining line. Here's Efren Barreto Jr. Barreto to the near side for Amos Whitcomb. Whitcomb lets a shot go. Might have caught a piece of Abrams' mask on its way. Ball bounced into the far side. Low skipping shot there from White goes wide of the net. Possession to Tonawanda. Nate Senez will pick up the loose ball and start play here for the Braves. Anthony Patterson with it now. To the near side for Waylon Abrams. Waylon has Whiteford open. His shot kept out. Loose ball bouncing around. Who's going to wind up with it? It's Ron John. Current Philadelphia wing will fly up the floor as it looks like yet another penalty coming up against Tonawanda. Ron John being hassled here by Avery Steinbeck Parker. It is 6-on-5 here for the Golden Eagles. Craig Seneca is at the bench. Whitcomb running a little hidden ball trick here. Curry lets the shot go. It's blocked in front by Patterson. Ball on the far side. Shot is blocked in front as well. Caught a piece of Steinbeck Parker, it looked like. And it looks like it's going to be Nate Senez on a butt end call. Oh boy, you don't see those too often. And the you could just catch the end of it right there, I think. As the Tonawanda bench, none too pleased whatsoever, as that's a 5-minute major going against Nate Senez. And wow, that could be a game-changing kind of call. And you could see when you just look at the numbers why Tonawanda might be upset. Already 4-0 in penalties in a 5-minute major, but if you're committing them, the officials are going to call them. So, and a couple, and I think Nate Senez just got himself tossed. He's making his way back to the bench, and this is exactly what can't happen for Tonawanda. This is why this team has struggled in years past. They've taken too many penalties, and they get in positions to win and then hurt themselves by having a nonstop parade to the box, and that's something that they're going to have to get out of their system if not only you want to win this championship, but you want to do something at the President's Cup. Because when you get to play all those top teams, you can't wind up in the box as often as the Braves have here tonight and expect to win games. Tonawanda in front by 2, but now without Nate Sinez for the rest of this game, and going to be shorthanded for the next 5 minutes unless Newtown's able to strike here. Amos Whitcomb, he's looking for one. Whitcomb, far side White, toe drag, gets the shot away. He's stopped by Stevens. Loose ball battle. One here by Jensen. Tonawanda can spring shorties though. We've already seen them get one here tonight. It was that man who got it, Taylor Jensen. Passes it crisply here to Waylon Abrams. Abrams to the middle, Gates' shot, stopped by Seneca. Antonio Palat, he has had a great game here tonight for Newtown. He'll flip it to Keith White. White gonna give it up to Marv Curry. He's still looking for his first goal of the game. Hard to keep that man silent for an entire 60 minutes, but Tonawanda gonna try to. Barreto, Whitcomb. Barreto, right back to Whitcomb. Curry shot, squeaks in. Marv Curry is silent no more. He gets the 4th Golden Eagles goal of the game. Some good ball movement here for Newtown. A lot of Barreto and Whitcomb, but that opened up his teammate Marv Curry on the far side, who let that low shot go. You'll see it again right here in some open space, found a soft spot in the defense, and made absolutely no mistake. There is a reason why that man scored 37 in the regular season. One of the best goal scorers this league has to offer. That is his 6th goal of the postseason in just 4 games. Up to 11 points now is Marv Curry. A big part of this Newtown team. Gets the goal here for the Golden Eagles. A former Tuscarora Tomahawk was on their team when they won the Can-Am Lacrosse League a few seasons ago and went to the President's Cup. So he's an experienced player. Fry now. Gonna leave it here with Owen Hill. His shot misses well wide. Ball will go back over center. Over and back will be called here in Snow. Not going to start the play. He'll jog to the bench and wait for the attackers to get out onto the floor. Marv Curry leads the charge and picks up the ball for Newtown. Amos Whitcomb has it now. Whitcomb up top for Barreto. Right back to Whitcomb. Mohawk. Amos Whitcomb. His shot into the back of the net. Amos Whitcomb ties this game up at 5. Great look there at Amos Whitcomb after that goal to even this game up. Started 4-0 Tonawanda. Since then, it is a 5-1 Newtown run. We'll see it right here. Amos Whitcomb with a snipe to that far post. Makes this an even game, as that will do it for the penalty. As the second goal clears the penalty, back to 5-on-5 as Taylor Jensen trying to get something going here for Tonawanda. This game really playing out eerily similar to game number 1. Here's Gates Abrams with a chance, he scores! The Braves hoping this one plays out like game number 1. They want to come away with the victory. They lead at 6-5. It was Newtown that had the hot start in game 1. Tonawanda responded in the second, but Newtown took home the victory. Tonawanda hoping to have the hot start here now, deal with the Newtown response, but ultimately take home the victory. They're going to need a big game out of that man, Gates Abrams. He's brought it all season long, and he brings it right here when Tonawanda needed him to get the Braves back out in front. Gates Abrams finished inside the top 5 in goals, assists, and points in the Can-Am Lacrosse League this year. 5th in goals, 3rd in assists, 3rd in points. He had 34 Genos this season, and he's back out looking for another. Gates going behind the net, not able to get it to Owen Hill as Gates Abrams was able to get his 5th playoff goal. Pass broken up here. Abrams knocks it loose. Zach Belter losing his footing on the floor. Guess who's about to take it away? Antonio Palat. Palat is fighting hard for it, and an 8-second call will be made. That is just some great work by Antonio Palat. He gets a cross-check for his troubles and will head off the floor. Man, Tonawanda, despite having the home field advantage, I think is doing a bit more of the slipping and sliding here in this one. Ryan John with a shot. It's blocked in front. Loose ball into the corner. There goes Steinbeck Parker losing his footing. It's a slippery turf right now. Curry trying to dunk it home. Gets clobbered hard by the defender and not able to score. Possession back to Tonawanda. Ball on the near side in the stick of Travis Fry. Fry looks for an option and goes to Gates Abrams. Gates trying to work in. Goes right back to Fry. Fry sends a shot wide of the net. Loose ball picked up by Gaston on the far side. Clifford Gaston looking to go to work on Rife. Gaston shot into the back of the net. Right before the shot clock expires, Clifford Gaston gets his hat trick goal. Oh, baby, what a ripper here from Clifford Gaston. Just sneaks by Seneca to that bottom corner. Let's see it one more time. Clifford Gaston stepping up in a big way here for the Braves. Wraps that shot around the defender and finishes. What a job done there by Clifford Gaston. What a pickup Clifford Gaston has been for the Braves. A big spark to that right side of the offense as he gets his 11th postseason goal and what is just his 6th playoff game played. So just under averaging 2 goals a game is Clifford Gaston. There's a reason why this Tonawanda team brought him in to make plays like that. Here's Travis Fry looking to make a play. Hill passes it out. Anthony Patterson gets a little screen from Lyons. His shot just kept out by Seneca. Ball thrown to the far side. Just over 6 minutes left here in the second period. Chance for Barreto. His shot just wide of the net. Loose ball bouncing around. Who's going to come away with it? Fighting hard for it is Mohawk. He's got it. Mohawk just misses on the shot. Strays into the crease. Or they're going to say Barreto went through the crease. He touched the ball. Possession to Tonawanda. Owen Hill bringing the ball over center. He hits Waylon Abrams. His shot blocked in front. Good soak there from Ron John. On the far side, Gates Abrams takes a stick up high. No whistle. It doesn't matter. Good luck stopping the big man with the slick mitts. Gates Abrams gets Tonawanda's 8th goal of the evening. Now that momentum seems to have shifted to Tonawanda's favor, as there you see the stick up in the head area of Gates Abrams. No call made, but that did not stop. Gates Abrams, a former Can-Am scoring champion, knows how to get it done, especially from in tight like that. As I call him, the big man with the slick mitts. Gates Abrams gives Tonawanda a 3-goal lead. Now it feels like the Braves have that jolt of momentum in their favor. See if they can keep hold of it. Possession picked up here by Tonawanda. Waylon Abrams has the ball. Penalty coming up against Newtown. Tonawanda calling Gage Stevens to the bench. Was a little late realizing, doesn't seem to be too eager to get there, so it looks like the Braves will play 5-on-5. Clifford Gaston off the bench. He has the ball on the far side, taking a few shuffles for Tonawanda. Gaston takes a shot here. It's kept out by Seneca. And when you got a red-hot stick like Clifford Gaston does, I don't blame you for taking any sort of shots you can get. We'll see if we got a look at the infraction here. Didn't quite see what happened. Might have been too many men. Looks like it was a player just getting out of the bench a bit early, as you can see on the right side of your frame there, here in Snow, along with Jonathan Jimerson. One of them, I would presume, jumped early, and that is the reasoning for the call. Connor Gates will serve the penalty, as I believe this is Tonawanda's first power play of the evening. We'll see if they can take advantage of it here. Trying to get back up to a 4-goal lead. Here is Clifford Gaston. Has Gates Abrams to his left, goes to his right for Whiteford. Gaston gets it back, he shoots and scores! Clifford Gaston has his 4th, Tonawanda has their 9th. Pinpoint shooting on display from Clifford Gaston. He's done it all game long. That is his 4th of the evening. And for Gaston, he is up to 12 postseason goals. Now hitting that 2 goals a game average, as Tonawanda most certainly has the momentum in their favor now. They lead it 9-5. Chance to extend it here. Jensen just misses. Tonawanda has now evened up the scoring in this second period, 5 goals apiece. Here's a chance the other way, and they score. Never mind, Efren Barreto gets his 2nd goal of the game and gives Newtown their 6th of the night. Efren Barreto playing a great game tonight for Newtown. Wide open here in transition, beats Stevens to the far post. We'll see if we can get another look at it again here for Barreto. That is goal number 3 on the postseason. Expect to see a lot of him here for Newtown. When you're having a performance like this, got to keep him in the lineup. Doing some great work out there is Efren Barreto to help keep Newtown in this one. They trail by 3. Tonawanda, though, trying to regain that momentum. Lions shot, stopped here by Seneca. Fresh 30 here for the Braves. Pass flip to the near side for Waylon Abrams. He loses control. Waylon going to fight hard to get it back, and does. Waylon feeds it in front. Pass broken up. Great stick by Ryan John to knock that ball down to the turf. On the far side, bringing it up is Jimerson. Jonathan Jimerson passes it away. Man doing a jump through the crease there for Newtown. Can't get it to go. I believe that was Jackson Mohawk, as whistles are blown here. 3:30 left to go, and we're going to get a very late goalie water break, as the shots at this break 37-30 in favor of Tonawanda. It is a 9-6 game with 3:30 left to go here in the second period of play. We got over 400 of you tuning in. Thank you all so very much for joining us. Let's take a look here at the chat. Oh, we got a lot in here. Don't know if I can get them all, but I'm going to try. A lot of Let's Go Braves in there. Halftime Braves playing. Oh, I did okay, I did get those ones earlier. It's Game of Runs. Yep, absolutely. Blue Squatch tag. Oh, appreciate you, Grandmaster Franklin. TVs would come with the parkour move. Yep. Coach Mag, there we go. Keep it rolling. Appreciate the love. Blue Squatch tech. How long is it going to go? We'll find out. Nighthawks. Yeah, there's some great Nighthawks on the floor there, Smokey Tom. Gaston and Amos Whitcomb drafted. Taylor Jensen, a current player. Some great Nighthawks out there. Big Shorty, yep. Used to play Braves. It was a joy to watch. Slipping and sliding, Gaston. A YouTube Shorts clip. I don't know if I can clip it, though. I think Jake Elliott might have that one trademarked. I don't know if I can use that one. But I like it. I like it, though. Grandmaster Franklin, as Patterson loses his footing in the corner. Again, another Braves player slipping and sliding there. Might need to get some new turf shoes after this one. As Newtown has possession with just over 3 minutes left in the second. Golden Eagles trying to get one back here in the final minutes of the second frame. Keith White, he's had a great game so far. Feeds it in front, pass broken up by Belter. White backing up, has Gates Abrams on him, gets a step, has a lane, takes a shot, is stopped by Stevens. Might have caught the post. Either way, it stayed out, As that was a good chance there for Keith White, recognizing the forward back in Gates Abrams. Here is Waylon Abrams, his low shot, kept out by Seneca. Newtown looking for some quick transition. They got a chance. Shot is stopped by Stevens. Ryan John with the look for Newtown. Not able to get that one to fall. Jensen has that ball knocked free by guess who? Antonio Palat. What a game he has had here tonight for Newtown. Ball on the near side. Whiteford shot deflects in front. Lyons knocks his man to the floor. Loose ball battle behind the net. Gaston going for a dunk, just misses. Follow-up attempt stopped by Seneca. Oh my goodness, how did that one stay out? First the dunk from Gaston, then the follow-up attempt at Craig Seneca. Robbed there from the Braves to keep this a 3-goal game. You know when you are looking at number 43 in the green and gold in between the pipes, you know he's gonna steal a few. You just can't let him steal the show. But with plays like that, that's exactly how Craig Seneca does steal the show. Ball knocked to the turf. Curry picks it up, takes the shot. It's stopped by Stevens. Pass sent forward. Here to Cam Seneca. Got a goal in game number 1. A great transition goal. And might have the best Instagram handle of anybody on the team. Braid the flow, Cam Seneca. Love it. Loving this right here. Owen Hill finishes off the chance for Tonawanda to make it a 4-goal game. The man they call O-Dog, Owen Hill, left all alone in front. You just cannot leave a player of his caliber open in front of the goal. He'll make you pay almost every time. Great feed from Waylon Abrams to locate him. Perfectly placed on the crease. O-Dog, Owen Hill gets his first goal of the game, and for Hill, that is his 6th goal of the postseason in as many games. 6 goals for each team in this second period of play. Tonawanda leads it 10-6 in this high-scoring game number 2. Under a minute left to play here in the second. Player from each team hanging out at the other end, so we'll see a little 4-on-4 offensive action. Gaston lets the shot go, just misses. Might have another chance here with 5 left on the shot clock. Gaston just going to let it fly. Craig Seneca makes a nice leg pad save. Craig Seneca didn't get the cleanest of passes away, but fortunately for Newtown, able to get possession. Ball hooking a bit for him. Might have to adjust the stick a little bit at the break. Speaking of hooks, ball sailing there on Barreto. Timeout called. Paul Dawson wisely picks up the Lucy, and the Tonawanda bench very vocal about that timeout call, making sure the officials hear him, and the call is made. The Braves will have a chance to get the final shot of this second period with just 14.9 seconds left to go in the second frame of action. Gonna take a moment here, look back at the chat. Gates on fire, yeah, he's starting to heat up. Is this golf? I'm not that boring, am I, Lax Hero? Think that you think this is golf? Oh my goodness. It's like watching paint dry. Oh, fire, sorry, very cool. Goalie change? No goalie change yet. Hasn't been Craig Seneca's best game, but he's seen a lot of rubber and still has made some big saves. So I don't know if Newtown makes that switch yet. Maybe at the end of the period, we'll have to see. They got 2 fantastic options in Craig Seneca and Goa Abrams. You really can't go wrong with whoever you put in the net. Interview Travis Fry. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. No Clay Scanlon. Yep, that's a good point to note as well, Kenneth White. And yeah, nice pass, well, way to finish, O-Dog, absolutely. Yeah, no Clay Scanlon makes a big difference. But Tonawanda trying to extend the lead here on offense in the final seconds. Gates Abrams to Waylon Abrams. His shot off the arm of Seneca. Loose ball located. Hill shoots and scores! Owen Hill beats the buzzer and gives Tonawanda a 5-goal lead. The Golden Eagles can't believe it, but Owen Hill made some magic happen for Tonawanda right before the buzzer. O-Dog, Owen Hill, gets his second goal of the game. There you see the initial stop from Seneca, which was yet another great save, but Owen Hill with one too many chances for the Braves. He was hyped after that one. Why wouldn't you be when you can make a play like that? O-Dog, Owen Hill gets his second goal of the game, his 7th of the postseason, and Tonawanda, with an emphatic response, leads Newtown 11-6. They lead in the shot category 45-33. So that's kind of what I meant regarding Seneca. He has seen significantly more shots than Gage Stevens has so far, so I really don't know that I would put it on him. Could be a change, though, for momentum's sake. We'll have to find out when we come back here on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship, located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship, located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship, located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship, located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-thru, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-thru, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-thru, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-thru, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-thru, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-thru, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors.
Welcome back here on Blue Squatch Productions as we get ready to start the third period of action. We're going to take a quick look at the chat. Seneca Stone said tonight is the reason it's this close. Yeah, I mean, when Craig is in between the pipes, he plays some good lacrosse, that is for sure. And then might be the goalie of the year. Definitely, he's always in contention for it. And then Melon Berry 28 Ephraim. Okay, appreciate the help there. I always say these rosters don't come with pronunciation guides, so any help I can get on that is very much appreciated. Ephraim Barretto, he's been playing great for Newtown. They have needed his production. He's got a pair tonight for the Golden Eagles as Here in Snow looks to get one right here, not to be. Stopped by Gage Stevens. Newtown can get somebody like Here in Snow and really get that transition game firing. They're going to be very competitive, not only in the rest of this game, but for the entirety of this series. That is always the strength of this Newtown team all throughout the season, that fast-paced transition. Speaking of fast-paced, here's Travis Fry. Fry working for Tonawanda, going to flip it up top for Gates Abrams. Shot here from Whalen, kept out by Seneca. Craig Seneca rocking a different bucket here tonight. Used to seeing him with that kind of matte gray helmet that he wears. Not used to the all-white. Still a nice, clean look for Craig Seneca as that pass goes awry for Newtown. Loose ball will go all the way out to center and will be picked up by Mason Homer. Homer looking for an option, decides to keep it himself. His shot stopped by Seneca. Now Newtown looking to push the pace. Antonio Palat, he's been all over the floor tonight for the Golden Eagles. He'll leave it with his teammate Jonah Mohawk. 9 regular season goals, 27 points for Jonah Mohawk. He has the ball. Barretto in the middle. Said it goes to White. Now Barretto has it. Shot on, he scores! Ephraim Barretto gets his hat trick goal, and Newtown has their 7th of the evening. Get another look at this goal. Ephraim Barretto just kind of casually works his way to the front of the net, was left open. Dawson picks him up a little late, and Barretto, with no trouble, gets that one home for his hat trick goal. 4th of the postseason in just 2 games for Ephraim Barretto. And see, Melonberry there, I really appreciate that, because now I could get that call right for Ephraim Barretto for his 3rd goal of the game. Now Steinbeck Parker might have a chance here. Instead going to keep hold and work the clock on this possession. James Whiteford has it now. Whiteford to his teammate on the far side, Owen Hill. Gates Abrams, low shot there, stopped by Seneca. Long pass forward here for Keith White. White running in transition. Picked up here by Hill and will slow. Now Patterson all over him. Patterson, got to be careful here as another defender draws in. Jensen able to help knock that ball loose as Tonawanda will take it and work their way up the floor. Travis Fry has Heron Snow defending him. Fry going to flip it to Waylon Abrams. Pass in front. Gates Abrams just misses high over the net. Good look there for the Braves, but Gates Abrams not able to get that one on frame. Ball on the far side. Heron Snow. Ephraim Barreto working on Dawson. Taking a few whacks to the right arm, but not phased whatsoever. Here is Heron Snow. He has some room. Passes it behind the net. Ron John looking for the athletic dunk play as Whitcomb slides through the crease. Whitcomb, yeah, that's an easy call for the official. Momentary lapse there from Ron John as he was not aware that Whitcomb slid it through the crease like it was second base. As possession taken away by Newtown, the Golden Eagles going to get it right back. Chance to cut into this Tonawanda lead. It stands at 4. 11-7 is the score. Ball on the far side in the stick of Mohawk. His pass a bit too low for Ephraim Barreto, and it will be an over and back call that gives possession to Tonawanda. Unforced turnover gives the Braves possession. Let's see if Tonawanda can take advantage of it here. Gates Abrams has the ball on the near side. Gates flipping it back for Patterson. Patterson to the middle. His shot stopped by Seneca. I think that one went off the mask of Craig Seneca as that had him wobbling a little bit just because of the sheer power of the shot from Anthony Patterson. Seneca does not look phased at all, though. He is standing right in prime position as always. Here is Patterson off the flip pass from Gates Abrams. Patterson goes to Gates. His shot stopped by Seneca. Swiping effort from Fry. Not able to go for Tonawanda as Newtown transitioning the other way. Palat shot stopped by Stevens. Taylor Jensen picks up the loose ball. He'll bring it up the floor for the Braves. Avery Steinbeck-Parker has it now. Steinbeck-Parker going to leave it with James Whiteford just beyond the restraining line. Whiteford has Lyons coming off the bench, along now with Waylon Abrams. Whiteford goes behind the net. Trying to work here is Steinbeck-Parker. Feeding in front. Shot on. Stopped by Seneca. Good look there for Dylan Lyons on the chance, but Craig Seneca stands tall. Ball into the corner here for the Braves. Dylan Lyons passes it out. Waylon Abrams over to Gates. Pass right back to Waylon. Waylon feeding in front. Can't connect there with Gates. Cutting through the middle. Possession taken away by Newtown. Picked up by the Golden Eagles. Jackson Mohawk. Mohawk bringing it up the floor. Mohawk has that ball knocked free by a late check from Dawson. Mohawk able to pick it back up though. Mohawk to the corner. John's shot stopped here by Stevens. Loose ball in front. Shot on. Stopped by Stevens. Good work in tight there from the Newtown player. I believe that was Jackson Mohawk to just get possession there for the split second and get a shot away and force Gage Stevens to make a stop. Owen Hill on the far side, able to get it to James Whiteford. Now it's with Clifford Gaston. Gaston's shot just misses that top right corner and will go over and back. Clifford Gaston coming within a few inches of getting his 5th goal of the game. He'll have to settle for just 4 for right now as his team leads by 4 with 14 minutes and counting left to play here in the 3rd period of action. Marv Curry has the ball for Newtown. Curry flipping it to the near side, not quite on the same page with Amos Whitcomb. Whitcomb will give it up. Pass goes behind the net. With it here is Barreto. Ephraim Barreto trying to lower the shoulder there and drive in on Homer. Doesn't quite work out as Whitcomb has the ball. Whitcomb has a little bit of room, lets the shot go, just misses wide as the shot clock is about to expire. Possession going to Tonawanda. A good defensive stand from the Braves. And we're going to get a delay of game penalty here against Newtown. Keith White with a careless kind of penalty to take. With your team down by 4 in the 3rd, you don't want to take those penalties. And White will head to the box as the Braves fans going to let him know. And a very active crowd tonight here inside of Logan Field. They've had a lot to cheer about, and why wouldn't you if you're a Braves fan? This has been the golden era of Braves lacrosse, as they will throw it away right on cue, as gives a chance here for Heron Snow the other way. Snow matched up with Jensen. Snow gonna let it fly. He just misses. I don't mind that look there from Heron Snow to just sort of post up on Jensen and let the shot go. Bit of an unexpected play to even have the ball in that situation, so don't mind it whatsoever as Snow drives in, gets taken to the ground. Not able to score there. He's going to immediately try and play some defense on Jensen. Step ahead was Taylor Jensen. Didn't like something the officials were saying. They had a little chat on his way back to the bench as the power play unit back on the floor for Tonawanda. Gates Abrams goes to Clifford Gaston. Gaston's low shot just misses wide. Chance to save the possession. Ball takes. Oh! Oh, what a hit. Clifford Gaston knocking his man to the turf. Oh, baby. Who says small guys can't bring the boom? Clifford Gaston can do it all. Goal scorer, playmaker, hit taker. Gates rips it and scores. Oh, all the momentum in favor of Tonawanda right now after Gates Abrams makes it 12-7 Braves. That is the hat trick goal for Gates Abrams as he just rips that one hip high on Craig Seneca for the 51st Tonawanda shot of the game. Newtown with 39 so far as Gates Abrams gets Tonawanda's 12th of the game, his 10th of the postseason in 6 playoff games. Or excuse me, his 7th in 5 games. Looking at the man below him, Anthony Patterson. No, he's 7 playoff goals now for Gates Abrams. 7 for 77 as the ball on the far side now for Tonawanda. Travis Fry up for James Whiteford. Just 5 on the shot clock. Whiteford lets it fly. It's stopped by Seneca. James Whiteford taking the shot, forcing Craig Seneca to make a save. And how about this work ethic from Owen Hill getting the loose ball? 1-on-3. Owen Hill did secure possession, but was not able to hold on to it long enough for his teammates to join the fray and help out. But that's some great work ethic nonetheless from O-Dog Owen Hill. There's a reason why they call him a dog. Can see it right on the floor. Here is Whitcomb. Flips it to Mohawk. Mohawk with an open look. Stopped by Stevens. Ball stays with Newtown, though. Here is Whitcomb. He's looking to get going. Drives in on Dawson. Can't get the shot on frame. Ball will pop into the stick of Stevens. Possession going to Tonawanda. Just 1 goal so far in this game for Amos Whitcomb. Newtown going to heavily lean on number 42 in the green and gold with the absence of Clay Scanlon. Scanlon with an incredible showing in game 1, netting 4 goals for Newtown. He was unstoppable and has definitely been sorely missed here tonight for the Golden Eagles. Waylon Abrams shot, stopped by Seneca. Off the right leg pad of Craig Seneca. A good look there for Tonawanda, but Seneca makes the save to keep his team in this one. They trail by 5 as we approach the halfway point of this third period. Here in Snow to the near side for Marv Curry. Curry being pushed to the corner by a stickless Steinbeck Parker. Curry fights through the pushes, gets the shot away, but goes into the crease. Ball to Tonawanda. Taylor Jensen brings it up the floor. Pass a bit too high for the streaking Gaston. Possession will be secured in the corner by Newtown. And the Golden Eagles will make their way over center. Here is Keith White. To the far side for Here in Snow. Snow looking for an option here. Snow keeping it for himself for right now. Goes to White. His shot kept out by Gage Stevens. Officials say no contact. And possession will go to Tonawanda after the goalie water break. Here with 9:34 left on the clock. The shots 53-40 in favor of Tonawanda. The score as well in favor of the Braves. They lead it 12-7 with under 10 to go. Let's take a look at the chat. Barry, there you go. Efrain Barreto had the goal right after you helped me out, so I appreciate it. Sorry, dumb phone is not smart, though. I'm at home laughing. Love it, love it. Gaston laying the boom. Yeah, he was. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't believe that one. Some great play-by-play calls. Thank you, Utica Yeti. I really appreciate it. When his games 3 and 4. You know what? Let's find out. Let the bodies hit the floor as well, Utica Yeti. That might have to be the soundbite we play. Series schedule. Not going to have time to show you the schedule right now, but you're wondering when games 3 and 4 are? I can tell you. Games 3 and 4 coming up Friday and Saturday. The 7th and 8th, Game 3 over at the Gilley Arena at 8 p.m. Game 4 right here at Logan Field. That'll be 7 p.m. game. And then Game 5, right now, technically, if needed, would be Sunday, the 9th, at 5 p.m. over at the Gilley Arena. Right now, it looks like we will need a Game 5 if Tonawanda is able to hang on to this lead and take a Game 2 victory over Newtown. Pass in front. Shot on here. Kept out by Seneca. Oh, my goodness. How did he get that shot away? Travis Fry getting beat up in front, but somehow still able to get the shot off for Tonawanda. He has the ball and plenty of room. Fry, face dodge. His shot kept out. Loose ball picked up by Hill. Fresh 30 for the Braves. Pass broken up and taken away by the Newtown Golden Eagles. Bringing it up the floor here is Newtown's Jackson Mohawk. Mohawk had a great performance in Game 1, but gets stripped right here. Taylor Jensen has been excellent for Tonawanda this evening, as he is just about every time. One of the best players in this league, and is quickly becoming, I think, a... Oh, what a finish, Dylan Lyons. Post and in for Dylan Lyons. It's his second goal of the game. Tonawanda gets their 13th. The Braves fans singing in the corner as Dylan Lyons stings the corner with that shot for his second goal of the game. Everything clicking on offense right now for Tonawanda, as there you see the finish from Dylan Lyons to make it a 6-goal lead for the Braves. And I know Newtown really missing Clay Scanlon in this one, but Scanlon's not going to stop those plays. You need some help on defense to slow this deep Tonawanda offense that has just about everybody contributing and rolling right now. Pass in the direction of Curry. He can't hang on to it. The Golden Eagles having all kinds of struggles on offense as well. Mohawk going to find an open man in front. Shot on. Stopped by Stevens. A golden opportunity for the Golden Eagle captain, Lyndon Stevens, but denied by Gage Stevens. That's got to feel good for the former Golden Eagle who left Newtown hoping to just find his way onto a roster. He was not even sure he'd be on the Newtown roster with their addition of Goa Abrams as the backup, and how much they love Mason Jones. Wanted to come find a place to just get on a team. He has more than earned himself a place on this Braves team. He is the no doubt number one goaltender for Tonawanda, and he is facing a lot of familiar friends here and trying to show that Golden Eagle organization they might have made an error in letting him go. Gage Stevens playing with a purpose right now for Tonawanda, and he's been playing great for the Braves here tonight, only giving up 7. Here is Paul Dawson. Going to send the ball to the far side of the floor. Jason Chido has it. The Can-Am Iron Man, Jason Chido, one of only 3 players in this league to play all 20 regular season games, along with Noah Giacini and Creek Cathers, the only 2 others to feature in every regular season game for their team. Loose ball battle in the corner. Who's going to come away with this one? It's Tonawanda's Clifford Gaston. Gaston not going to rush anything. Just going to let this clock tick down, catch his breath, and prepare to go to work. Fry gives it up for Dylan Lyons. Lyons plants his feet, lets the shot go. It's soaked in front. Lyons going to get his own rebound. Lyons whips it towards goal. It'll miss wide and go off the end boards out towards center, where possession will be awarded to Newtown. Just over 6 minutes left to go here in the third. Newtown trails by 6, so they're going to need to get some goals in quick succession here. Not going to do it like that. An off-ball call will give possession back to Tonawanda as the Braves have a chance. Here's Waylon Abrams. He's stopped by Seneca. Oh, man. No matter the score, no matter the situation, Craig Seneca just has that ability to steal saves like that and steal goals away from the opposition. What a play made by Craig Seneca yet again. Ball picked off here by Paul Dawson. Here comes Dawson in transition. Dawson on a break. He's stopped by Seneca. Twisting effort there from Paul Dawson was stopped by Craig Seneca, and there you go again. Seneca still able to make these highlight reel saves. Jensen gonna test him again, and he scores! Third time is the charm for Tonawanda as Taylor Jensen nets another. The Braves are doubling up the Golden Eagles right now. What a finish here from Taylor Jensen. On his offside, does not matter. Loves to snipe that top corner as he does right here to get the Braves' 14th goal of the game. They are putting the hurt on right now, doubling up the Golden Eagles, and this might end the Newtown Golden Eagles winning run that stands at 3. They have won 11 out of their last 12 games entering this one, have had multiple 6-game win streaks throughout this season, including one 7-game win streak, so they know how to string wins together, but it doesn't look like it will continue here tonight. Tonawanda getting the better of the Golden Eagles. And Newtown, during the regular season, 16-3-1. The one tie was just a mutually agreed upon tie. Game was not played, so really probably could have had 17 regular season wins as that shot kept out by Gage Stevens. Only defeated 3 times on the year were the Golden Eagles, twice by Tonawanda. The lone other loss, a road loss against Grand River. Then their one playoff defeat, a road loss against Grand River, so only 4 defeats, including the playoffs so far this season for Newtown. Looks like tonight will be number 5. This one far and away the most lopsided affair that they have lost all season, as that shot kept out by Craig Seneca, as Dylan Lyons picks up the loose ball. Tonawanda going to be in no hurry at this point. Earlier in the season, Newtown fell against Tonawanda 14-12, so only a 2-goal loss there. Grand River 9-7, and then Tonawanda a 12-8 loss, so 4 goals. The biggest one there is that shot wide of the net, and then the playoff loss 11-10 in overtime against Grand River. So their biggest loss of the year was 4 goals. Now Tonawanda up by 7 here in game number 2 of the Can-Am Championship Series. The Braves are just over 3 minutes away from equalizing this series at 1. Gates Abrams denied there by Craig Seneca. Gates was looking for his 4th goal of the game. Here's John back the other way. John sealed off by Hill. His pass knocked down by Belter. Palat gonna go in and lay a hit on Belter, who will knock him down. And Palat slow to get up in the corner. That's not what Newtown's looking for. Antonio Palat has been excellent tonight for the Golden Eagles. He'll jog off under his own power, though, as that would be a big loss for Newtown if he's out of the lineup with how great Palat has been playing. As play back underway, player from each team hanging out at the other end, so we're going to see some 4-on-4 lacrosse right now as the pass through the middle from Barreto misses Curry. Mohawk picks it up in the corner, watched by Donofsky's. Donofsky's sticking with him. Now Whitcomb in front, dealing with a pair of Braves. His BTB shot goes well wide. The Tonawanda faithful letting him know. Another shot here off the left shoulder of Gage Stevens before the buzzer sounded, so it is a reset of the 30. Be reset once again as Bryce Donofsky's picks up the loose ball for Tonawanda. The former Niagara Wheatfield Falcon and product of D3 Worcester will leave it here with Waylon Abrams. Rare that Tonawanda puts up 14 goals in a game and Waylon Abrams doesn't score 1. Not often do you see that happen. That shows you the depth that this Braves offense has. Here's Travis Fry with the defender on skates, and he scores. Make it 15 for the Braves. Travis Fry adds another Tonawanda. Really putting the hurt on now. First goal of the game for Travis Fry, as here you'll get the extended look at it. That is his 6th postseason goal. And it really seems like with Travis Fry, once the playoffs started, his level just rose. He is playing at an elite level right now for Tonawanda. Felt like he just got really unlucky during the regular season, had created a ton of chances, but just couldn't get the shots to go. Now it seems like the ball is starting to find the twine for Travis Fry as the Braves lead it 15-7 in what has been an utterly dominant Tonawanda win. The Golden Eagles were competitive with Tonawanda in the second, had some of the Braves fans here nervous, biting the fingernails, but Tonawanda fought back hard, were not fazed whatsoever by the Newtown run, stuck right with them, and they are being rewarded with a great victory here as Huron Snow is stopped by Gage Stevens. Right now, Gage Stevens only giving up 1 goal in this third period. Here's Snow looking for another chance. Defended well here by the man they call Brizzle Sprouts, Braley Abrams. Abrams giving out a few cross checks as Snow gets a switch on Dawson now. Snow loses it at the last second. He'll track back and pick it up. Here in Snow behind the net. In front, Mohawk misses wide. Loose ball picked up by Whitcomb behind the net. He feeds in front. Can't hit Curry there. The Newtown offense all out of sorts, as they have been for a large part of this game. And Tonawanda just 45 seconds away from tying this series up at 1. And the Braves fans gonna sing the nanas to Newtown, singing the goodbyes here, knowing that this one is about over. Under 30 to go. Gates Abrams stands with the ball near center. Gates goes over to Waylon Abrams. He'll let it fly. It's kept out by Craig Seneca. Ball with Newtown. They're going to bring it up. Mohawk takes a few whacks from Waylon Abrams. He'll stand in some open space, let the shot go. It'll sail wide, but it does not matter. The Tonawanda Braves take down the Newtown Golden Eagles in game number 2 of the Best of 7 Championship Series. A dominant 15-7 win for Tonawanda to level the series up at 1 win apiece. What a game for the Braves. The offense showed up in a big way with 15 goals, led by Clifford Gaston with 4, Gates Abrams with 3 as well. But it wasn't just the offense, the defense was marvelous for the Braves as well. Gage Stevens played a great game in between the pipes, but only allowing 1 goal in the third, none in the first. He had a rough second, giving up 6, but I think Tonawanda will take that kind of showing every time, as we'll get the final shot totals here in this one. Tonawanda 65, Newtown 43. So by our count, only 10 shots for the Golden Eagles in that third period of play. I think that's what we can call lockdown defense from the Braves. I mean, that's just a shot every other minute. That is not really where you want to be at. As we're going to take a look at the chat here before we step aside. Still almost 400 of you in the chat. Thank you so very much for tuning in. We're going to look here. What else would you expect? Excellent. We appreciate that, Smokey Tom. So don't know how Ephraim is supposed to be. Wore red and black. Hear him roar. Interviews. We're going to try and grab some Dr. 88 hockey. That was nasty from Jensen. That's going to ask for an interview. Interview Gage. We'll have to see Would you see any diehard Lax? Absolutely. He was great for the Senecas this year, Gage and Travis. We'll see. We'll see who we can grab. Try and get everybody. I don't think I've talked to Gage yet this year, so I'll see if I can grab him, and we'll try and get a few interviews for you. No promises on any people, but we're going to have a few interviews for you after. Coming up here shortly on Blue Squatch Productions. But first, before we go do that, got to give you a look at the updated Can-Am playoff bracket with the result tonight. The series is tied at 1 win apiece as we get ready for game number 3. There you see it, all tied up. And since we were talking about the series schedule earlier, here's a look at the series schedule. Game number 3, Friday night at the Gilday Arena. We'll be recording that one at 8 p.m. Game 4, Saturday night, right here at Logan Field. That'll be live for that game. And then Game 5 now is necessary. So that will be Sunday, August 9th at 5 p.m. That'll be another record from the Gilday Arena. If we need Game 6, that'll be right here at Logan Field on August 14th. That's a Friday night. And then, if needed, Game 7, Saturday afternoon, August 15th at the Gilday Arena. We're going to step aside here for a few moments, try and get some interviews. Don't go anywhere yet. We still got more coming up here on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors. We would like to thank the Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors.
Trevor Butts on the floor here with O-Dog Owen Hill from the victorious Tonawanda Braves. And Owen, man, that was a great team performance from you guys. 15 goals as an offensive unit. Can you just tell me, what you guys were doing out there to have that much success?
We were just sharing the ball here, getting the ball, swinging side to side, making them play a little defense. It was nice to have Travis back in the lineup there. It really helps to open up the floor for us, for the lefties. Makes our jobs easier, having a little speedster like that. And he's easy to play off of. He matches our intensity, with the old guys, so it's freaking nice. It's really nice.
Absolutely. Speaking of nice, your goals there late in the second, you really got going. Can you just describe how big of an impact those goals were on your team?
Yeah, lacrosse is about going on runs. It's making our own run here, even when they score. It's answering back with another goal, and then taking it from there, shift by shift. But that's a good team over there, so we're gonna have to rally it up. It was a good step in the right direction, but a lot more lacrosse to do.
For sure, but you got to run me through that goal to beat the buzzer right at the end of the period. I mean, what was going through your mind during that play?
Yeah, I think we had something set up for like way on the backside, and then he came across my pick, and then we just started playing, started playing, being lacrosse players, going to the net hard, and the ball kind of trickled there, right there in front of me, so I picked it up and shot it. It wasn't, anything too spectacular, but right place, right time, and those ones are good, especially in the playoffs here. Every goal is earned and not given here, so it's good.
What do you guys have to do to go to Gillette and win game number 3?
Man, we got to play a full 60 minutes here. I think, our coaches told us that we played about 50 minutes tonight, as far as like playing together and, going on our runs and such, stick to our principles. But, that's a tough environment to play in though. So, we're all up for the task though. All 25 of us, our guns are ready. So.
Braves are going to have to be up for the task if they want to get a Game 3 victory over Newtown tonight. Tonawanda wins 15-7. Owen, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Trevor.
We're now going to bring over the victorious Tonawanda netminder, Gage Stevens. And Gage, pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much for your time. Firstly, I gotta say, you're a fan favorite in the chat. The people wanted this interview. So what do you have to say to your fans out there watching?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this.
Well, I could tell you, you were prepared to play here tonight. You were excellent for the Braves. Didn't give up any in the first. And only gave up one in the third, really dialed in those periods. Can you just tell me, what you were seeing from in between the pipes there?
Well, our defense was well put together tonight. I mean, our offense was rolling too, but hey, it's not done yet. Only game 2, game 3 Friday.
You guys, had to stave off a bit of a Newtown run there in the second. They did put up 6 goals. However, you guys were still able to come away ahead in the period. What does that speak to, like, with your team, the fortitude of your team?
I mean, goals will be scored. I mean, it's a game of runs. We just got to bounce back, and we did.
You guys did bounce back very well. And I'm going to ask, I've been talking about it all year long. You're a former Golden Eagle coming here to play with Tonawanda now. How good does it feel for you to get this win for the Braves against your former team?
I mean, I just wanted to play. I was back up there, so I just came here and get the starting role.
Hey, that's exactly what you did, and you have earned that spot. Gage, thank you very much for your time. That will just about do it for us here from Logan Field. We want to extend our thank yous out to everybody here at Logan Field, particularly Tony Harris. Thank you him once again for bringing over the food, keeping us all fed. He does just a great job here. Him and the rest of the staff here at Logan Field all doing some excellent work. I'm going to wrap things up for now from Logan Field. For our offsite producers, Greg and Charity Beecher, and my cameraman, Jason Pregel, I have been Trevor Butts saying so long and thank you for watching Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank the Basin-Bud Depot Dispensary for picking up the sponsorship located 393 Bloomingdale Road in Basin, New York. Stop in, check them out. They've got a drive-through, quick and convenient, some of the best selection in the area. We would also like to thank Flying High Cannabis Co. and check out Headshot Labs. It's their locally made products, and they are some of the best. Over 21, enjoy responsibly. Please support your local sponsors.